wise soldier. You stand in the midst of he that sits in the midst of the burning coals. You stand in the midst of he that sits in the midst of the cherubims. Holy, holy, holy is his name. Blessed is he that was, that is, and that is to come. Blessed is the Lamb who sitteth upon the throne and is worthy to open the scroll. Blessed is the Lamb who was slain from the foundation of the earth. You look unclean. You look impure. Your lips are unclean because you live among the people of unclean lips. You need a rebirth.
Well. Who do we have here? The celestial messenger of the Most High stepping into my earthly court. You're welcome. I see you come with wings and heavenly radiance, but this head belongs to the house of Gaza. No one pushed him. He broke his own vow and he traded his anointed crown for a perfect pair of scissors and a pair of sweet bed. So I say, Judah sold your future master for 30 pieces of silver cheap. By my servant Delilah, you know how much she sold him? 11,000 just to get his head cut.
Look upon your clock and clock it, and I will watch upon my watch and watch it. Watch and pray, the Philistines are coming. Arise, mighty man. I call you mighty because you are still mighty. You come with your silver, but you forget about the God that made the gold. This one is broken, O king. But my God picks the broken and fixes them up again. He gives them a ribbon, aligns them to a new destiny, to bring your kingdom and your dynasty to an end.
My kingdom? He invited himself into my kingdom. You know, nobody really fought him. Do you know what he did? He broke his vow. He sold his currency. He traded his life for this. And so, oh messenger, watch Samson as he falls.
You may not believe why he fell for Delilah. Or should I say, you may not believe why he fell for Delilah. But I tell you, many of us have sold our mantles just for 5-minute pleasures. Many of us, we've dropped our callings just because of a few tokens. So ask yourself, seated there, should you be in the shoes of Samson? Will you break your vow? Will you drop your mantle? Will you drop your calling? When life situation comes at you, will you pick it and drop them just because of a few cities? Or let me say, because you couldn't see this?
Do not waste my time, you messenger. Tonight, I put Samson's head on for auction. 30 going, 100 going, or heaven will take you. I wonder what heaven would like to trade for a cheap broken vessel like this. Or Samson, better you can offer. You tell me.
My father, he warned me, but with every caution he gave, he only drove us further. And my mother, she complained like she had not complained about any other matter. And yet from the hands of my ministry, we would eat the honey of my labor. Oh, Delilah, how that you took me from the place of purpose to a place of self. Had it not been you, I would have insisted and said a prayer. And at the time of the scriptures, you would indulge me with your pleasures. So like Superman, you took me from the glare of the sun, my only source of strength. And now you have handed me over to your lords that they should torture me. They dress me in red and white, forgetting that red is the color of the blood that speaks for me. And he washes me white as snow. And so, all you that are here, listen, for this evening the Lord is going to raise his mighty right hand, and he is going to bring down these walls, the walls of hearts that have been hardened and have succumbed unto weakness. Oh God, look upon me with mercy. Do it with me one more time. Just one more time and take what that is left of me.
The heavens hear a voice. The heavens hear a cry. It's a cry of a repentant soul. One willing to take up his mantles again. And the Lord will.
No. No. No.
Oh God, have mercy upon me. With one more push, oh God, revenge my enemies. I will shake myself one last time like ever before. And God, take down these Philistines with me. Ah!
Behold, the Lamb of God that taketh away the sins of men. You are standing in the presence of the Lord Most High. And tonight He's ready to pick you up again. Maybe you dropped your mantle for a few coins. He said that He's ready to take the consequences. And so bow down your head in prayer. Close your eyes and speak to the Father. Tell Him that I dropped my mantle and I'm ready to pick it up tonight. Let tonight be the night that your hands rises upon me again. Unlike I'm not shaking myself to death. I am shaking myself to pick up my mantle and continue the calling. And so in the days that they call, in the temple, and the Lord thunders my name, let me respond with a job well done.
Okay. So, as I'll be waiting for the president, let's just do some call and respond and see how this year's own will go. Are you ready? Oh, are you ready? Okay. So when I say Opera Vichitra 2026, what will you say? I mean, oh, who knows? Who knows? I'm sure you saw flyers and all, so someone should know. Who knows? Who can say it for a gift? Who can say it for a gift? Opera Vichitra 2026. Oh, it means you don't know yet. You don't know yet. Oh, vessels. Okay, Opera Vichitra 2026. All right. So when I say Opera Vichitra 2026, you will say Awakening for Rebirth. Okay. So that's supposed to be the call and respond. But let me twist it small and tell you something. So when I say Opera Vichitra 2026, just tell me Tchiya. Okay? Okay? Are you okay? So just tell me Tchiya. Okay? Then I will say Awakening for Rebirth. Then you will say, are you okay now? Are you okay now? Opera Vichitra 2026. That's good. So we have started, and what you saw now was just the opening act. And so after that, it's just piled up. It's just piled up. It's just piled up. So after the purpose of gathering by my president, the subsequent ones, you will not see anyone here. It just follows. And so calmly, as you're already here seated, I believe you will see how far it will go to the closing prayer. All right? So as I'm waiting for my president. So let me take you back. Last 2022, we did opera. Can someone guess the theme so that I can just give the person something? 2022, we did opera. I mean, we've been doing opera, but I'm just thinking about 2022. Some of you were in school then. So 2022, we did opera. Can someone just tell me the theme for 2022? No one was here. Oh, wow. We did it at Queen's Hall Dining Hall. Who remembers? You are not born yet. Oh, sorry. So 2022 was the encounter. 2022 was the encounter. 2023 we did opera. That one too, who remembers? So we did this at the Jubilee Mall. There's an event center there. It was Flames of the Altar. 2024 we did opera right here at CCB Auditorium. Please, who can tell me the theme too for that? I want someone around this side. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please, anyone? Is it Joanna I'm seeing? Yeah, can you tell me? The Holy Project. Okay. Please see me after here, okay? All right. Then last year we did Opera Vichitra at the Protestant Chapel. Please, who remembers? Well, last year there, everyone was here then. So I'm seeing my doctor here. I'm seeing some few people. I want to call them, but then I'll reserve all those for later. So please, who knows? Esther Pearl, are you saying something? Please let me hear you. Okay. So last year was Broken Vessels, the Porter's Touch. And this year, Opera Vichitra 2026. Yeah. So All right. So, vessels, please. All right. So I have my immediate past president here, and I have my president here. So I leave it for them to take over. And I'm sure you see me, maybe before we close, I'm sure you see me. Okay. So have a seat, Presido.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're all welcome to this beautiful event of the season, dubbed Oprah 2026. So if you haven't been here before, we want to tell you a little, something small, something brief about what Oprah is to us. And we want you to take it as the same thing. What Oprah is to us, we want you to embrace it. So Oprah Vichitra is an annual event by Vessels of Honor, KNUST. And it's basically a night of theater. When I say a night of theater, I mean spoken word, drama, choreography.
Mime.
I mean, who wouldn't want to sit and watch choreos? Who wouldn't want to sit and marvel at scripts written by young minds? Who wouldn't want to? So that is the reason we are gathered here tonight. So we want you to sit patiently and enjoy each and every beautiful scene, because each and every one of these scenes truly come with a message. And I pray that by the end of tonight, you will truly be aligned with your identity as a Christian. Thank you and enjoy.
Who will man the borders? Who will keep the territory? Who will warn us that danger is coming? Are you not tired of sleeping? Are you not tired?
What is sleep? This sleep we are talking about, is this something you go home and lie on your bed? No, it's deeper than that. There are many things that defines spiritual slumber. Number one, spiritual slumber is spiritual blindness. A state where you lack discernment. The devil takes off discernment from your life, so you cannot see anything spiritually. You see everything naturally, and all your answers come spiritually. It will take the eyes of the spirit to see your salvation. But you see, when the devil reduces you to carnal mindedness, he has blinded you. And when he blinds you, there is no way you can recognize your salvation if it comes. I can tell you today, even those who are in church, more than 70% are natural men. They are carnally minded. They function by the traditions of their fathers. You ask them, they say, we are Igbos, we don't do like that. We are Yorubas, we don't do like this. Your answer does not recognize Igbo or Yoruba. Your answer is spiritual. And so if you want to receive your answer, you must ascend beyond the threshold of the natural man and watch in the spirit to pick your answer. It will take discernment to recognize the disguise of spiritual intervention. If you don't have discernment, you are gone. So most men who are asleep, they are asleep because they are blinded. Romans chapter 8 verse 9, hear what the Bible said. It said to be carnally minded is death. It said but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. So when the devil wants men asleep, he makes them carnal. So a man can be driving but he's sleeping. A man can be dancing but he's sleeping. You know why? He's blinded. He cannot pick spiritual signals. And so when the devil wants a generation to sleep, he makes them to become carnally minded. When you are asleep, you lose discernment. When you are asleep, you can no longer see from the realm of God. The second way to identify a man who is asleep is one who is weak in the spirit. Weak. He doesn't have energy for spiritual things. When you discover that your energy for spiritual things begins to go down, know that you're already joining the path of sleep, and eventually you will die. You know what the devil does? He comes to weaken you from within. You can sit down and watch movies for 10 hours. You can be on Facebook and chat for 10 hours. But the moment you kneel down to say, Father, you sleep off. You carry the Bible. You know what? Energy has been depleted. You are dying from inside. You want to find a man who is asleep, he doesn't have energy to engage God. He doesn't have power in the spirit. He can sit with his friend and gossip from morning till night. He enjoys it. In fact, he's in his elements. But the moment you tell him, let's go out for evangelism, all his energy goes down immediately. That's a man who is asleep. The Bible said he has blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Christ Jesus. It will take energy for you to journey there. You will journey. You will come to where favor is. You will wear it as a garment. I wish you know these things by experience. When the devil wants to reduce the quality of your existence, he depletes your energy so you can no longer journey. And the things they used to rope them: pride, humanization, drunkenness, and lying. They say if you are able to resist these things, they say you will be great, whether men like it or not. So I discovered greatness is not a gift. Greatness is an entrustment. And so when you find men who are asleep, they don't have spiritual energy. They sleep on God. Anything that has to do with God weakens them, and they don't know why their lives is up and down. You need spiritual energy. If you lack spiritual energy, know that you're in the grave. That's the devil's way of burying men. The fourth definition of sleep is to be enslaved by your desires. When a man's desires become his God, that man is dead. In 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 6, he said, him that liveth for pleasure, he said he is dead while he is walking. He is dead. He is dead. When your desire masters you, you are finished. We were not created to live based on our desires. We were created to live by faith. The Bible said in 2 Corinthians 5:7, it said we walk by faith, not by sensory perception, not by feelings, not by desires. The difference between us and animals is that animals live by their desires. A goat can sleep with his mother, a he-goat. So long as there's desire, all they need to do is to satisfy it. But we don't live by feelings. Feelings come to appetize our existence. However, we walk by faith. We walk by faith. When a man is mastered by his desires, he becomes a slave. And so the devil knows that it is given to men to pursue desires. And so what he does is that he begins to energize desires that are against your destiny. And when you fuel those desires, you discover you begin to depart from God's program for your life. A man who is awake is one who controls his feelings. Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 27, he said, I beat my body. I bring my body under subjection. That's a man who is awake. His desires does not control him. But can I shock you? Many Christians are ruled by their desires. That's why if you like, bring them to 10 impartation service, the devil is waiting for them in the beer parlor. Lay hands on them, pour a drum of oil. After 2 weeks, he's going to the brothel to look for the harlot, because the moment his desire comes, he becomes a slave. And so even though he's looking at his destiny, he can never touch it, because a slave of desire is a man who is already in the grave, even though he's breathing. Some are controlled by their anger. They use 10 years to build something. They use 1 day to destroy it. And then they come back, they say, I don't know why. their desires, their emotions, their appetites. I've mastered them. It's a state of death. Any man who is desires rule is a man who is asleep to reality. Finally, a man who is asleep is a man who is controlled by the oppressive power of the devil. When the devil cannot use things to control you, he shows up himself. And that's where you see people who are demonized. So the devil literally subverts and subjugates their will. Even though they want to, they cannot. The devil is not just using things, he has possessed them. And he makes them a slave, so they can never fulfill destiny. And so when we talk about spiritual slumber, we are talking about spiritual blindness, a state of no discernment. When we talk about spiritual slumber, we are talking about spiritual weakness, a state when a man cannot exercise himself in godliness. When we talk about spiritual slumber, we are talking about a state of demonic oppressions, where a man is literally ruled and his will is subjugated by demons. And when we talk about spiritual slumber, we are talking about a state where your appetites have become your God, your belly have become your God. If you are in these four states, you can never fulfill God's plan for your life. And the only answer that God has for you is for you to awake. He said, awake, awake from the dead. He said, and Christ will give you life.
intercessors arise. Gird up your loins with strength. Contend for nations in prayer. Holy army arise. Gird up your loins with strength. Contend for nations in prayer. Awake, 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 awake. Awake, 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 Almighty man, awake, awake, awake. Awake, 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 oh warrior, awake, awake, awake. Awake, 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 Almighty man, awake, awake, awake. Awake, 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 oh warrior, awake, awake, awake. Awake, 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 Almighty man, awake, 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 awake. Awake, oh. Awake. Memoluji kwane. Awake, awake. Watchmen awake. Intercessors awake. The Lord wants to enter nations. He wants to enter territories. But men, we have to awake and speak to the gates and say, lift up your heads, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, O ye ancient doors, that the King of glory will come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord. The Lord, the Lord, awake! Hey, holy army arise. Get up your loins with strength. Contend for nations in prayer. Holy people arise. Get up your loins with strength. Contend for nations in prayer. Holy army arise. Get up your loins with holy army. Hey. Intercessors arise. Get up your loins with strength. Contend for nations in prayer. Holy army arise. Let me hear you. Contend for nations. Intercessors arise. Intercessors. Get up your loins. Contend for nations. Holy army arise. Get up your loins.
Hello.
Mine is
now, somewhere along the line, passion became routine. And like Peter, James, and John, slumber started to weigh heavy on my eyes.
Heavy on my eyes indeed. All this must have been a dream. For the man that whispered tales of a burning desire no longer existed. And the flames that once danced within my belly now craved, now fueled appetites they were never meant to feed. The hunger that craved presence now chased comfort and empty distractions. And in the twinkle of an eye, I sat at the desk called perfection. My papers became my gods, academic and legal tender. The truth is, I was no longer intimate with the one who created me, but was closer to everything else around me. And see, if prayer was considered my lifeline, count me a walking dead. For I knew him before. Once I knew him. But somehow life got so loud and we became distant. And the noise of life, everything else around me became so loud. And now my spirit remains on D&D, silenced.
Awake, O sleeper, and arise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you. Wake up from your slumber. Wake up from your sleep. You have slept for long, and so the enemy is planting tares in your field. Rise up, O sleeper. Rise. Awake, O he that sleepeth, awake. Awake, O he that sleepeth, awake. Rise. Rise from your slumber, for the day of the Lord is coming. Rise, for the day of the Lord is coming.
Many that went my way never lived again to tell the tale. But as a stray dog, I was allowed to return with my tail in between my legs. But ever since, I have earnestly desired the milk of the word, following the Holy Spirit as I am led. Because when Scripture speaks of vessels in 2 Timothy chapter 2, I am not aluminium, I am lead. Not because my wages are minimum, but because Jesus bled. It is true, yesterday I was a liar, I was a thief, I was promiscuous. All the labels you tagged me with were true, but that was yesterday. I do not identify with these anymore. I am a new creation, not because of a new lotion, but because of his finished works on the cross, the cremation of my old self. It was one package of salvation I picked up, but within it was justification, consecration, and sanctification. The path on which I once failed, I have now come back. So unlike Peter, I refuse to be selfish. I repeat, so unlike Peter, I refuse to be selfish, to bag the word to selfish. But of this word I will testify, so that all who are thirsty shall find a living brook to refresh their soul, in the land where many may call them a foe. So next time you look at me, See not the man I was, cracked and weighed with sin. But see the man I have become, reborn, the very righteousness of God, the sound of revival, called for to show his glory. For I have no doubt he has given unto you too. Arise, O sleeper, for the time has come when men saw your lights and gave glory to the Father. Arise, O child of God, arise.